Hello and welcome to the YouTube channel D Creations Resources. We are looking at multiple choice questions from science, maths as well as general aptitude. Now today let us discuss a question regarding Nobel Prize in Physics for the year 2023. Because as we know, we have discussed several questions which have already appeared in the competitive exams or at different levels. It could be school levels like Homi Bhabha, or it could be college level, SET, NEET, IIT JAM, or it could be further in higher studies, NET, SET, JEST, etc. etc. Now, there are some likely questions as well, which usually come from the fact that they are related to the current affairs pertaining to physics. So, this question is pertaining to the Nobel Prize in Physics, and the question is 1 attosecond equals dash second, and the options are A 10 raised to minus 6, B 10 raised to minus 9, C 10 raised to minus 12 and D 10 raised to minus 18. If you know the answer, immediately mark it and check it. If you do not know the answer, then just continue as it is. So what is the connection with the Nobel Prize? Well, basically, this year's Nobel Prize in Physics has been shared by three people, namely Pierre Agostini, Ferenc Krauss and Annie Lehouillier, and it has been given for, as the Royal Swedish Academy of Sciences has announced, it has been given for experimental methods that generate attosecond pulses of light for the study of electron dynamics in matter. So here comes the attosecond. Now atto is a prefix. Just like we have several prefixes. Now if you want to go to the larger scale, we know that 10 raised to 3 is kilo, 10 raised to 6 is mega, 10 raised to 9 is giga, 10 raised to 12 is tera. We are familiar with these because when you use memory devices, you do talk about it, that whatever is the capacity. Earlier it used to be in megabytes, then it went to gigabytes, and now we have hard disk with terabytes and so on and so forth. And you can see several more here. Similarly, if you go to a smaller scale, 10 raised to minus 2 is centi, 10 raised to minus 3 is milli. So I am sure you would have often heard of it being used attached to the prefix meter, centimeter, millimeter, and 10 raised to minus 6 is micro. Microelectronics now is a very famous branch of electronics. 10 raised to minus 9 is nano. Nanotechnology is one of the most advanced fields of research. Similarly, you can go down. 10 raised to minus 12 is pico, 10 raised to minus 15 is femto, and 10 raised to minus 18 is atto. So 1 attosecond is equal to 10 raised to minus 18 second. Option D is correct. And if you want to say, it's 1 quintillionth of a second. The way for nano we would have said 1 billionth, here we are using this. And interestingly, 1 attosecond is to 1 second, such that what is 1 second to the age of the universe? Well, let me explain what I mean by saying that. When I say 1 attosecond equals 10 raised to minus 18 second, that means I am saying that 1 second contains 10 raised to plus 18 attosecond, right? So, if you count the age of the universe in seconds, then it comes out to be around, of course it's changing, I mean as I am speaking, of course it has increased further, it is around 10 raised to plus 18 second, and that's why this particular comparison. So here you can see several prefixes. Now of course some more interesting questions would come up pertaining to this Nobel Prize that was declared for physics, but this is one of the simplest questions, and we now also know the answer. Thank you.